Hello, I have 7 other with us right now. Thanks for waiting. I'm sharing my screen. Let me see here. Where's my 1B? Let me go to our class. So glad that you can make it. Join us online. Let me get a glass of water. I drink the water. Okay. Hold on. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I just muted everyone so that we can cancel out, minimize some of the background noise. If you need to talk, please just go ahead and unmute yourself. If you have any, especially if you have any questions. So let me mark who's here and who's not. Abdullah, Anwar, yeah, Cody, Diana, Sanchez. So bear with me for a while. Edna Baron, Karen Basil, Raylene Nair, Raylene would be trying to add. Brian Alvarez, Hillary, and yeah, I got everyone on my list. So I marked those down. I don't have Brendan Borden, right? He's not here. Jocelyn Marie Briones, who's not here. So those people I can drop. Kathleen Butrago, so 3 spots there. Liliana Lopez, so many spots opened up. Michael Matthews, Yuen Nguyen, and Alan Ralph, Alexandra Salas. Those are the people that I need to, I can drop. Kitty Chen, and yeah. So I can go ahead and provide ad code for people. Okay, so this might one be. Hold on, let me go to our class on Canvas. Okay, let me talk to you about notification. When you logged on to Canvas, and only those of you who are registered can access Canvas, our class on Canvas, but as a registered student at Evergreen, you can get go ahead and set your notifications preferences under account notifications. Then if you could please select the check mark for announcements, and then you can customize the remaining items based on your preferences. But at the very least, please check announcement as notify me right away with the check mark. Under settings, you can add an email address here, okay, or a contact method, including a cell number. Okay, so you can do that if you want to get notifications right away from Canvas to your personal phone. Okay, so this is the home page of our class on Canvas, and it says to begin the course, go to modules. So click on modules. Then you will be able to view the welcome module right here. So go ahead and take a look and read. Okay, this is the syllabus in PDF format. You can download it or you can view the PDF on Canvas in real time like this. You can view it, right? Then you can see the book. Also, you can download the book, or this is a main text. You can download it or you can just view the PDF in real time on Canvas like this as well. It's gonna take a while for the book to load if you wanna view it on in real time. So I recommend that you actually download the book onto your own computer so it loads faster for you. See, it's slowing down the computer. Slowing down the computer if you do that. So you need to download the book. Yeah, it's not letting me do anything because the computer is trying to download the book to show it in real time. I'm gonna exit out, kill it, okay, and go back. Here we are again. You can view the syllabus by clicking here or here. Okay, the syllabus can be viewed here as well. In addition to viewing it in Drive, Google Drive. If you're a Google Drive user, you can save the syllabus in your own Drive. If not, I recommend Google Drive, and it's linked to your Gmail. So get a free Gmail account if you haven't. So here's the syllabus. These are the meeting time slots per week. I designed the course to be based on weeks, like each week. So weekly, we will meet during the following time. On Tuesday at 12 noon, Thursday at noon, Friday at 12:30 noon, and then again Friday at 5 p.m. So you choose any of these any of these 4 time slots, right? To meet us on Zoom. So these are our Zoom meetings. During these times, I will be on Zoom, like right now. At this time, I'll wait for you online. So you choose one of those to meet. And you would need to meet me once a week on Zoom so that I can explain what's going on that week. And so you can ask questions, you can clarify things, you can point out an error in your grades and ask me to look at it with you and then change your grades for you, things like that. We take care of online via Zoom. Now, after today, we are going to use Canvas to access Zoom. So you have to be registered to the class, and then under the Zoom button right here, okay? This Zoom button right here that I'm highlighting, this is where you click. When you click this button, you will see it here. Okay, you will see the meeting populating here. So you can click join. When I have it open, you can click join, and you join me via this way, not via my personal ID. Okay, so it's a little bit different starting next week for Zoom, because we have to access Zoom on via Canvas primarily now for our class. So that's new at Evergreen. Before, I just use my personal meeting ID and meet you on Zoom like this. But now we have to access Zoom on Canvas. You can email me here. You can text me with this number. Go ahead and do that if you have any question that you need answered outside of the scheduled Zoom meetings, right? So you can also meet me in person for office hours on Friday, but please send me an email. Let me know that you would like to meet with me in person, face to face. If not, online meetings should work, should be sufficient. Okay, let's see here. Read these by yourself. This book is, I've already shown that, so it's free to you on Canvas. On Writing Well, I have to upload. I have to change the link because it doesn't work. Give me a second. This is On Writing Well, and we'll be working with this book a little bit. It teaches us how to write well. So I need to change that link because that link died already. Okay, so now the link is updated. It should work again. The Sympathizer is our main novel, and it looks like this. You can read it online via this ugly website. Okay, and it has the same information as if you were to buy the book. But I highly recommend buying it in at Amazon. You buy it on Amazon, you can get the Kindle version for $8.63, or you can get the actual copy of the book for about $9. $9.25, 21 cents. Okay. With the copy, the actual paperback copy, you can annotate it. You hold the book in your hand, and you can use a pen or a pencil to annotate, to mark it up. So this is my recommendation. If you cannot spend or spare $9.21, please go ahead and use this ugly website to read the book. Okay, but then you have to find a way to annotate your online web pages. So there are programs, computer programs out there that will enable you to annotate. One of which is called Annotate Genius or something like that. Genius.com web annotator. So this add-on, and it works well in Chrome. With Chrome, it is a Chrome extension. So this web annotator will enable you to annotate. It will let you annotate this book right here, this web page, like I've done for you. Okay. I use Genius to annotate this and put in my comments here. Okay. So this is how you would you can annotate this website, and without the need for you to buy the book. But it might not work for everyone if you've used to reading novels with something in hand. So buying this copy will satisfy you faster or better. Okay, that's the sympathizer. So you need the book immediately. Go ahead and access the book via this web page for now while you order this on Amazon. Okay, so please stop me at any one time if you have a question. Okay, if you don't understand something, it's very important that I know. So unmute yourself and ask. Or you can go ahead and type in the chat field. There's a chat function. Okay, chat. You can type your questions here via chat. Okay. Going back to the syllabus, going down to the assignments, it's broken down as follows. The final exam is 20%, and that's gonna take place on December 15th, December 15th, and you show up on campus at Evergreen to take the final exam. I have a paragraph on that. So scroll down and read, this paragraph right here. Okay. So 9:40 a.m. To 11:40 a.m. So roughly about 2 hours for the final exam, and we'll be working on practicing for the final exam throughout the whole semester. So that's worth 20% of the course grade. Very important. Going back to the assignments, we're working on the personal essay first. That's worth 5%. We go to the letter to editor, the interview paper, profile essay, and then we go to critical essay, and then we go to ethnographic essay. Oh, it doesn't come out to be 100%, does it? It's not 10%. So I have to reconfigure the math later. I don't think this is for 10%. So I would put a question mark to fix it later. Okay. But it should all total up to 100%. This class is intensive, but it's doable because, but that it only can be doable if you follow the assignments on a weekly basis. So if you fall off the face of the earth for 1 week, you're gonna find yourself having to catch up a lot. So don't let that happen to you, and you'll be fine. So look at the syllabus in more details when you have some time at home later. The schedule at the end is very updated. It's not very updated. It's updated. It's very exact. So I follow it. You can take a look at the schedule and see where we are at any given point in the semester. We typically read 2 chapters a week from the with the sympathizer. Okay, so 2 chapters. You can always read ahead. The novel is extremely, I think it's very, very good. My students in the past, most of them liked it. So, but at first, when you first read it, it can be confusing to you because our narrator is like he states here, he's a spy, a man with two faces. So it's gonna take you some time to figure it out, and how to understand the book more as you go along. So keep reading it, and don't be afraid to go back to review, if you got confused or lost. Go back and reread the previous pages. It's really dense. Sometimes it's really dense, so it might go over your head really fast. Okay, so that would be it for the syllabus, and um, I will take the attendance later. What question do you guys have? Oh, Kitty Train is here, so let me mark her as being here. So okay. Does anyone have any question so far?
I do. The Canvas, is that replacing Moodle?
Yeah, Canvas is now the only course management system for EBC and San Jose City College. So
Oh, okay.
no one is using Moodle now anymore.
Oh, okay. So do we have to sign up to that as well, like we did with Moodle?
Oh, actually, it should be once you register for the class, you should be able to access it. And this is how you do it. So edc.edu.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So you're welcome. So you go down, you scroll down, and it says Canvas, right? Click that, and then there are student login instructions here. So click this link right here to go to Canvas. And I've already logged in, but if you let me log out, okay, and show you the login page. This is what it looks like. Username for students, for you guys, please use your my web username. So whatever your web username and log password information is, you should use that to log in. Okay? But if you are not registered as a student because you need an ad code from me, you won't be able to see the class yet. So once you've added, you can see the class after a few hours. It takes Canvas a few hours to load the class for you after you have added my class. What other questions? I hope that answers your question.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me see if anyone else has joined. Okay, so let me talk to you a little bit about how I grade the assignments. So far oops, I logged out and I have logged in again. Just one, yeah. Thank you, Abdullah. Cody, it's only one of those times that you now have to meet, or you're highly recommended to meet. So previous records show that if most of my students made it, successfully completed this class, because they attended our weekly meetings. So they were grounded, and were led week by week. So they were able to get the work done. Conversely, those of them who did not attend regularly or Zoom meeting, they became lost in a hurry. So they gave up quite fast. So that's why it's important for you to be able to make the Zoom meeting once a week. If you cannot make it, you can still do well in the class. You just have to figure it out by using Canvas and by reading the assignments more carefully. And then you can contact me via email or texting to clarify information or to clarify instructions. You can also contact me via Canvas inbox. Okay, this inbox function right here. This is yet another way for you to contact me. Actually, the school prefers that you guys do this. Contact me via Canvas inbox for instructional effective contact hours. But I'm okay if you don't do this. If you prefer to text me, just because it's faster, or just shoot me an email. You don't have to log into Canvas. You can do that too. So choices for you to contact me. So I was about to tell you how I grade the weekly discussion forum. And I've already graded someone when we met in person earlier. So I graded Abdullah. So he got full credit for completing all 3 tasks that are given in the instructions that I've given in the instructions. Okay, so the tasks are color coded. Like 7 introduction is one of them. Weeks online portfolio is another one. And then this last semester long inquiry-based controversial topic selection is the last one. And then the subtask is for you to select, to read and reply to other classmates. And so if you do that, if you do all of those, then like see here, Abdullah has done 1, 2, and 3. And then and then he responded to other classmates. So I just put in 20. Okay, so completion-based grading for the discussions forum. When it comes to an essay, like the personal essay, that is quality-based. So not only do you have to complete the essay, you also have to do it well. So that's a little bit different method of grading for me. So I have to actually read and see how high quality your essay is. And I do have a rubric, and I use a rubric to help me grade those essays. Okay. For the other assignment, such as the journals, such as the journal, I need to put up the journal for week 2, but the journals is also one of those completion based grading. So mine looks a little bit different from yours, Canvas, because I have all these things that are not published. So the letter to the editor is quality based. Interview paper is completion based. Profile essay is quality. Critical essay quality. Ethnographic essay quality. This one we're not doing yet. That one is gonna change. So the weekly discussion forum is completion, as long as you complete it. The pre-writing and outlining materials are completion. Okay, the weeks is both completion and quality. You have to complete it, and then the design for the final check. I haven't talked to you about weeks yet, so I'll talk about that in a minute. The final exam is based on the department. So passing the final exam, it's just, either you pass or you fail. So that's an easy grading for me. The research paper, it has 5 parts. So Most of it is completion based, but then the last paper, the final paper is quality based. So those are the main two ways that I grade your assignments. Now let's talk about Wix. Wix is a website designer or website creator, and this is what you see after you type in wix.com. So if this is the first time you use Wix, you click Start Now, and you click Sign Up. Be sure that you click Sign Up, okay? If this is the first time, you can log in, or excuse me, you can sign up with using any email here. You can continue with Facebook or continue with Google. I'm going to continue with Google. And because I've already created my own account, subsequent login looks like this. It will bring you here. But if it is first login will bring you here. And you will see this page. And then you need to click blog and click the Wix editor, select the Wix editor. Then you're gonna be able to choose your template. And I would like you to choose you can choose any one you like, but the easiest one is probably the literature blog. You choose that one, okay? I've already chosen that many times. I'm gonna go back and show you. So once you've chosen it, you're gonna click on it, and it's gonna open up a new tab, and it's gonna say editor.wix.com. So you're in the editor mode. In this mode, you can then edit things. Okay, it's gonna take a while to populate. It's gonna drag down your computer, so you might probably need to close down some of the things you have going. So I'm gonna close down some of the tabs I have open. Okay, so now it finally populates for me. This is Wix editor. By default, you have 3 pages up here, and you can access the pages up here under this drop-down menu. So 1 page, 2 page, and the main page, the home page should be set to blog. Okay, so if you happen to set this page as home page, right? You can do setting, and then there is this option. If you manage to set about as your home page, I would like you to change that to blog. So I would like the blog to be your main page. Okay, so set the page blog as your main page and not about. If you don't need the other 2 pages, just delete it. That's fine. You can go delete right here. The blog page should be sufficient, should be enough for our purpose, okay, our use. You don't need 3 pages, just 1. But if you want to keep them, that's fine. But you have to work on them. Okay? So exit out. So right now you're in the about page. That's not what you want. You want to be in the blog. So click on select blog, right? Select blog up here, and now you're back to blog. To change this, double click on it, hover your mouse on top of something you want to change, and then double click on it. And this sub menu pops up, and you can type in anything that you want. Okay, you can change the font, the size, the alignment, the effect, the spacing. Okay, you can change this to your name if you want to, or whatever else you want to create. That's entirely up to you. So that's the title of your blog, and by default, you would see like 4 posts below. Okay, So I've already gone ahead and deleted them. So again, hover your mouse on top of this section, click on it once. This menu pops up. Click Manage Posts. Another window will appear like this window right here, and you can delete the posts right there. When you first see this, the default, you will have 4 posts as default, so you can delete them all and trash them all so that you can start brand new post, or you can edit it. Okay, so to edit, you just hover your mouse on top of the post and go over to click edit. Okay, click it once and wait a little bit, and this opens up and you can start to change it. Okay, you can change the version here, copy and paste your essay here. Okay, so once after you are done with the personal essay, after I have graded it, now this is important, you might be confused. You only post an essay up here after I have graded it. So right now we're just making sure that you have access Wix and play around with it a little bit to familiarize yourself with Wix. We're going to be continuously talking about Wix, so don't worry. I will remind you to post your personal essay up here once it has been graded. Okay. So X out once you're done. Click Save Changes if you want to. And then to get the URL, you need to click Publish. You have to click Publish, otherwise it won't give you the URL. Then you need to click View Site. Another window pops up, and this is your URL right here, up here, okay? That I've highlighted. So you need to copy this, and then you need to go back to the assignment on Canvas, because one of the discussion tasks is for you to post your URL. See, this one is asking you to post your URL here, okay? So you go here and you click Reply, and be sure that you paste it in here, okay? You can say, this is my Wix URL, okay? And then you click Post Reply. But I'm not gonna post it because you know, I'm just demonstrating it. So I'm gonna cancel out. Hillary has done one, so but the thing is, I cannot access Hillary's. Okay, so I'm not sure why. So let me try again. I should be able to access hers. Yeah, I can't. So Hillary needs to go back and see if to make sure that she has published her Wix, okay, and get the correct URL. Now let me try Alexandra's. So Alexandra seems to be working for me. It's loading, right? It's loading. And yeah, so impressive already. The design is beautiful. So hers working, but Hillary needs to figure out why hers doesn't work. Okay, Hillary, did you get that? Because it's very important for me to click on it and then view your Wix. It's probably because you have not published it. It could be that's the reason why I could not click on it and be able to view it. So earlier I've already clicked on Abdullah's website. So let's try again. Abdullah's website is working as well. So I'm able to view his. Okay, so that's great. But Abdullah needs to set his homepage to blog, not about me. Okay, change his webpage, his homepage to blog. And I've already shown him how to. I've already shown you how to do that earlier. But if you need me to repeat myself, I can probably do that. Okay, so let me know. Your homepage needs to be set to blog, not about. All right, so let's see if anyone else has posted. So Julia is okay too, because it's loading for me right now. Okay. Yeah, this is good because it's empty right now. It's good. She's gonna add more things later. Okay. Who else posted? Jose Madrid. His site is loading as well, so he's good. He's good to go. This is what he chose. Okay. Carry on. Christopher. So these are the folks who came to my in-person online orientation earlier. So I also took them through how to create it. Okay, good. This is looking good. Okay. Do you have any question for me regarding Wix? All right. Let me talk to you about the controversial topic selection. Now, this list is limited and limited. You don't have to choose one of these topics. A controversial issue has multiple perspectives. A lot of people are arguing, and it's hotly debated. That's why it's controversial. Okay, and you can see that these are just topics. So you should choose an issue, just one, that means a lot to you and that it's making you angry, it's keeping you up at night. You want to do something about it. Okay, so but then you're not quite sure how because you don't know much about it. So the goal of this class is to help prepare you to become an expert in that topic, in that controversial topic. So CQ Researcher is a database that you can go to and view. And it has more controversial topics here. And then it's got the overview so that you learn more about it. If you already have a topic in mind and you've been teaching yourself on that topic, you certainly can follow it and still learn more about this topic. Okay, it's broken down more to most view as well. Now this is only one site that you can browse. The other sites that you can browse are linked to our library, the EBC library. So go to ebc.edu and click library. Then you can go to the databases under find medias and find articles and media, and see over here to the right side it says controversial issues. So click that. You'll be able to view all of the databases we have on file at the library. So as you can see, CQ Researcher is one of them, but we also have opposing viewpoints in context and issues and controversy. So you have yet to other options to browse and select your controversial issue. So maybe click on issue and controversy. Okay, it's making me log in. Let me see if that works. Oh, no. Anyway, so if you are accessing the library and its databases outside of campus, you need to log in using your name and then the college ID number. I just happened to forgot. I've forgotten my number, so I can't log in. I have to locate my ID. It's in my house somewhere. Okay, so I'm gonna go to issue and controversies without accessing it through our library. See if I could do that. Yeah, see, our library subscribes to this database. So, without accessing it via our library, you have to pay. So, but now you know that there are two other choices for you to browse for your controversial issue. Okay, and they are found under library, under controversial issues. When you click find articles and media. So please choose a controversial issue that you have direct personal, deep personal connections so that you can write your personal essay. If you arbitrarily, randomly choose a topic just because you need to, and because I'm asking you, you might not be able to write your personal essay well. Okay, so we're working on the first personal essay first. More on that next week. And meanwhile, do you have any question for me regarding controversial issue selection? You can change your controversial issue later, but you can only change once, and it cannot be 5 weeks later. So choose carefully. Okay. I don't see. Okay, so okay, fine. That's fine with me. You can change the topic. Now it's a good time. That it would be preferable that you change it now. Okay, that will be it for our orientation. Join me next week. Let me check the syllabus again. I always forget my schedule time, so I need to go here. The next time we meet on Zoom would be Tuesday at noon. Okay, I'll be waiting for you on Zoom via Canvas. So we will need to access Zoom via this little button right here on Canvas. Okay. Well, thank you very much for joining us today. If you're a registered student and you have no other questions and you're good to go, please go ahead and log off. Meanwhile, I will distribute ad codes to the people who need one. So let me do this while you come up with questions. So who was it again that needs an ad code? Was it Raylene there? So who needs an ad code again? Okay, Raylene, you can have one. So your ad code is 6317. 6317. Whoops, put in the wrong field. 6317. Yeah, you can log out if you're already in the class. Thank you, Kareem. Have a lovely Friday evening, everyone. Who else needs an ad code? Okay, if no one else, I've already marked the people who are absent. Okay, the people who are here, so that I don't drop you. Okay, thank you, Kareem. All right, I will end the meeting. I've already recorded the meeting, so if you need to rewatch this meeting, just let me know. Have a great weekend.